Am I going as fast in the corners? Am I going hard off-road as I used to when I was younger? And the answer is actually no. It's actually I go harder and I go more off-road. And I will show you what actively reverses the gene aging process. Find your car, downshift, get on throttle. Welcome to Motos, Cades, and Coffee. Hey, good morning guys, Andy from Motos, Cades, and Coffee. And oh, here I am, joined by Pepper. Good morning, Pepper. You can see Pepper's getting a little gray in the muzzle there. And actually, that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk about motorcycle riding and getting older. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and it was an important enough topic where I just really wanted to bring it up and give you my thoughts on it. As I get older, I'm pushing 50, believe it or not. I am enjoying the heck out of motorcycle riding, and I'm still learning new things, and I'm still pushing myself, and I'm still going out there having a good time and riding all the time. So let me put a helmet on. Let's throw a leg over a motorcycle and go for a ride, and you'll hear my thoughts on this. All right, good morning. I'm about to commute to work on my Harley-Davidson Panda. Man, do I love this motorcycle. This is such a great motorbike. You should check out my videos, but I got to get some more videos on this one because I just love it so much. But that's what today's video is about. Again, today's video is about getting older and riding motorcycles and my thoughts on it. And let's hop on. Sometimes this gets affected by the starter gremlin. Hope not. Not today. Okay, good deal. And let's get on. All right, there is the start from a center stand trick. Like to do that. All right, we'll head to work today. Not get run over. That's probably a good thing. That's a good way to stay getting older. And not slip on the wet concrete as well, or asphalt. Okay. I've been thinking such a long time about what it means to get older on a motorcycle and driving on a motorcycle. And originally I was going to do a mental health video and how motorcycle riding affects my mental health. And it does. And it does. And I think, you know, eventually I may get a video on that as well too. But I just want to specifically talk about getting older and just some deep philosophical thoughts I had on it. As I get older, I found myself actually maintaining quite a bit of the capabilities I've had when I was younger. I'm not the extreme athletic, extreme marine that I used to be, but I maintain a level of capability, just physically, mentally, that I can continue to grow and continue to ride motorcycles and actually continue to learn new skills and push myself. A lot of people think as they get older, what can't I do? But I've always had the mantra of what can I do? And I continue to have that, and I continue to push myself when I ride motorcycles. Am I going as fast in the corners? Am I going hard off-road as I used to when I was younger? And the answer is actually no. It's actually I go harder and I go more off-road because I'm getting better and better in my skill sets, and I continue to push myself, and I'm getting more and more comfortable. And as I continue to push myself, it prevents the decline in my skill sets. It prevents a cognitive decline in my mental capability, and it brings muscle memory around. Again, I'm in my 40s, and I decided to a few years ago push my motorcycle boundaries and get into adventure touring. And I went off-road, and I learned to ride a little off-road. I've never done that before. My off-road ability is getting better and better. It's not an expert or even probably mid-level yet, but it's something where I'm comfortable going off-road on my adventure bikes, and I continue to do that. My capabilities riding motorcycles on the street are as good as they've ever been, and probably better in a sense where I'm always expecting, I have a little more knowledge, and I'm expecting people to run into me, crash, and that kind of thing. So I'm always more looking for an out when I drive motorcycles, meaning if I need to go left, right, off the road, or whatever, I'm always looking for an out when I drive motorcycles. I have more situational awareness about what vehicles are around me and how to not get hit. I don't get in driver's blind spots if I can absolutely help it. I drive in the right position. All these things that you learn in motorcycle safety course, basic and advanced, I'm trying to take advantage. If I'm passing someone, I'll try and use the lane position so people don't want to come in. And like in the left lane that I'm in right now as I pass the school bus, I want them to be in the rightmost position. You'll notice that sometimes if there's oily or slick spots are in the middle where the engine strips, so I don't go in the middle of the lane very often. I either go to the right part of the lane or the left part of the lane. Those are the things they teach you, and I try and do. I'm always watching my oil pressure, my mechanics of the motorcycle. When I was younger, I didn't do that stuff. I just went. But today, as I'm older, I get more into that stuff. That allows me to be more confident. So when I'm driving or riding motorcycles, it allows me to expand my skill sets and focus deeper on actual riding position, taking a line, going faster around corners. As I get older, I don't even concentrate on my age, to be honest with you. And I think the benefit of riding a motorcycle allows me not to feel my age so much. I'm not creaky, I'm not sore, I'm not arthritic, I'm not focusing on my malady so much as I am on just riding. And it's very fortunate, and I realize that that's a privilege to have. Not everyone's like that, but I'm focusing on what I can do. I can tell you my reflexes are still there. They're not exactly as 100% as crisp as sharp as when I was like in my really young 20s, but they're not far off. And motorcycle riding keeps that decline of my reflexes from coming down. So where my reflexes have maybe, declined to 5%, something like that, my knowledge, my motorcycle knowledge, my understanding has increased by like 30 to 50 to 100 to 200% since I've been in my 20s. So together, overall, my skills continue to increase. And again, as long as I'm still capable, I'm going to continue to push. And when certain things decline or I'm not there on certain areas, whether it's cognitive, whether it's reflex or physical muscular capabilities, I'm going to continue to push in different areas. I, again, focus on what I can do and what the art of the possible is. That's just my philosophy. I don't know, there's others that still do it well into their 70s and 80s, and it's super freeing, it's super gratifying riding motorcycles, and this keeps me young at heart. I feel young at heart. I don't feel old when I get on a bike. I feel younger and younger. It's a freedom of movement. It's a freedom of being able to travel. It's a freedom of performance that you can't get in a car. And a car allows you to sit there and not be a part of the world, where motorcycles absolutely bring you into the world and you have to participate in it. I love all that stuff. It keeps me young, it keeps me energized, and it keeps me excited and thinking about this as a hobby, as a lifestyle. Well, you heard about my discussion about what getting older and motorcycle riding is all about, and what prevents me from getting old. Well, let's now talk about not what prevents me from getting old, but what keeps me younger, what gets me younger, and that's some back road ripping. So I'm in sport mode on my Pan America, going to some of my favorite back roads, and we'll do a little ripping, just a gratuitous back road ripping. Obviously we'll keep it safe and nothing crazy, and I will show you what actively reverses the gene aging process in my chromosomes. Here we go. Careful about that. Careful. Obstacles. Use some of that torque. Straighten the curve. Liners hard. Get on it. Super stable bike. Binders hard. Downshift. Give it on throttle. Get on the brakes. But that's not where it ends, folks. We got more rip roaring action. Woohoo! So, there are my thoughts about getting older and riding a motorcycle. I want to hear from you. If you're in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, or 70s, 80s, I don't care. But I really want to hear what you think about riding motorcycles and getting older. Is it a burden? When do you hang it up? Is it something that you're faking yourself out and you really are just sucking more and more, and you keep telling yourself you're getting better and better, but you're really sucking more and more as you get older? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And again, always, please like and subscribe. And please check out my Patreon channel. I want to get specific content to you, and you have a lot more interaction with me in my Patreon channel. I'll put a link here. And then also, you get a lot of swag and good stuff by checking out that Patreon channel. So again, please like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on getting older and motorcycle riding. Enjoy your Harley-Davidson Pan America or whatever you ride, and we'll catch you on the next episode.